Okay. Good. All right. I wonder how this audio quality is.
Should be good. Testing, testing. Should be nice. All right. A little stream delay. Nothing really rough. It's all right though. All right, let's just do some rapid. We'll see how this goes. I think we're like 974, 966, 968 it looks like. Let's start with the Spanish. Okay. Classic Roy Lopez here. I generally don't like the exchange. Okay, here's the Berlin. I'm not sure how well I know this line. I believe it's something like this, but I don't remember for sure. I think you just take this knight and then you can castle here. But I don't exactly know what this line is. I think this is fine, because then this threatens the hanging knight as well. You want to castle as fast as possible here. But I think we just take right away. We can't really be threatened by this bishop, so I don't think it matters too much. And then we're just gonna castle. We could also take advantage of this pin by playing knight c3. But then we just get into a queen trade. We take away his right to castle, but we double our pawns on the queen side, and it's not fantastic, I don't think. Yeah, let's just castle real quick. I think that's the most principled line here. He also castles. I don't mind this. He probably wants to just undouble this. I think I'm going to do this, though. Because if he goes here, I don't really mind that. And obviously I have this pin. Okay, he just takes straight up. I think we need to take this now. Did I mess up this line? I'm not really sure. Um, I think I did mess up this line. We'll just take here, it's alright. I know you technically shouldn't simplify when you're down pieces, but I don't think this is a problem because I'm creating pressure on the back line. We're gonna do this and then we're gonna push this pawn. Okay, bishop's defending. Not fantastic, but I think this is the best move. We get this nice fork if he lets us in this square. Obviously, this one's mate. Definitely losing, but it's scary for him, so I don't mind the position too much. Wow. Um, that is the best move, I think. Threatening mate in one. I believe this is the only counter. Kind of takes away our hopes and dreams for a pin here, too. We'll see how this goes. Probably can take here, but it's not so simple. Leaves this rook alone on the back rank if he does, and he can't take with the queen because he's just losing material. So, I don't know what he wants to do here. I don't think he has any attack. He can't really rotate the queen around or anything. The only really scary square for his queen to get to is that one. And obviously it takes more than one move for her to get there. So, it's going to be a short stream. Okay, so he does take with the rook. I believe this is the best move by far here. Because taking on the back rank, like, doesn't really matter for us, but it matters a lot for him. Wow. Obviously, we have to trade here. No other choice. But I don't know. I wouldn't like to be in his position right now, even though he has the extra bishop. The nice thing for him is that this bishop guards this square, which is what would be really scary, and it also guards this square. So the rook can just come back here, and he'll be fine. Unfortunately. The other nice thing, though, is we have this. Okay, the rook goes into a corner and hides. That is what we were expecting. I believe this is just winning. Now I have to be very careful because this is a huge issue. In fact, I think it's so huge of an issue that we have to abandon this plan. Now I wonder if the queen can go here. Because rook takes and it's mate, right? Um, and if the rook doesn't take, though, what if the rook doesn't take? I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna hope that he takes with the rook. And if he doesn't, I can just retreat to my own side. Oh, actually, I think I see the best move now. I think it was this. Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure because this is really terrifying. I think the rook has to go here. But if the queen goes here, I take, and then he takes. That's really not good for me, I don't think. So we might have sold chat. I don't know. This is fine. This isn't an issue. If he takes here, it is an issue, but I mean, we just trade and it's not a huge deal. Now, the queen definitely has to come back. He can trade here and be fine. In fact, he's... Oh, well, okay. The brain stopped functioning for a second. We're good. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye on the stream and focus on the game at the same time because this is the first stream that I've run, and that's not super easy. The Italian, we're gonna run two knights defense. We're gonna do like Gioco Pianissimo, I believe this will go to, because I'm gonna play this. We'll see though. I did not know this was the main line, but apparently that's what the computer's saying. So, all right, he's gonna try to fried liver me here. I believe this can be countered by d4 or by d5. Sorry. Yeah, so he takes. I'm gonna take back here. Obviously, this knight's hanging. But if I take that, then my knight's also hanging. So, pretty even position overall, I'd say. Castling's really the main goal here. Gonna drop back. It's probably a good move. We're gonna castle, I think. No, we're not gonna castle because our bishop's hanging. That's great. We are looking at this, but the knight's preventing that from happening right now, so not too much there. The goal is to castle ultimately and get this knight out, essentially. It's kind of what we want to happen here. We'll see how this goes, though. Wait, can you delete the lines by doing this? I feel like you can. Yeah, you can. Awesome. Okay, he castles. That is beneficial for him, for sure. I would love for this knight to get here, but I think we just have to castle as well first. There might be some Greek gift ideas sometime on this, like especially if the knight goes here. Actually, I think this might be a good time for it. Hold on. I have to think quickly. The queen can't go here, obviously, for multiple reasons. I believe this knight can go here, though. If the bishop takes, then, I mean, that's fine. It's a bishop for a knight. We usually like that. Even though technically we give up our center pawns, but the rook can just go here and be very, very nice. Okay, bishop takes. We don't mind that. We like this a lot here. So I kind of like, or that's not a possible knight move. I kind of like this actually. I'm not sure how solid it is though. Hmm. If we can take this bishop off, then this is free. So I think I like this even before that. He can't push this pawn either. So I kind of like that. I mean, I guess he can, technically. Actually, that might be a good move. Takes, and he's threatening the bishop. Be a really good move. This knight has a hard time, though, defending against the rook if that's the case. Interesting. I mean, I believe this is free pawn. Obviously, this rook can't go here right now. But I mean, that threatens. I think we just take the pawn, honestly. Because then this is not that. This is scary for him. I don't know, I kind of like the look of this move. The only thing is, if the queen comes up here, it can be a little bit difficult to defend in this position. I'm not really sure about that. Okay, so he does want to trade that. Knights obviously defend each other, but that could be attacked quite easily. Something like this gets two knights for a rook, and that's better. But then the queen comes down, so we have to be very careful. This would help. Wow. Uber aggressive. I mean, I like that for me a lot, actually. Because, I mean, this is the threat, I guess. But, like, I don't know. Is that even a problem, technically? What about this? Is that doable? No, it's not. Um, is this doable, maybe? He might he might actually have me in a bind here. I somehow think it's fine though. I actually think it's okay if we just move here. Like unironic. No, that's not true at all. Don't listen to a word I just said. I have to think about this for a second. I'm not exactly sure why I let him get there. Bishop could go here. That does help. If the queen comes down, we can go here. And she can't. I mean, she can come down again, but I just run out the side. Rook threatens. That's pretty nice looking. But they already can't attack this square. And I don't know if he knows that. So really all I have to do is defend this one. So I think I'm really overcomplicating this and I can just bring the rook up a square and it's fine. Ultimately. We should be completely okay here. Now that's interesting. Because, I mean, isn't this just a problem for him? Or am I just dumb? I mean, we could also go here. I kind of like the look of that move. I actually like the look of that move a lot. But threatening that knight is also appealing. Because, I mean, where does the knight go? Like, he has to go back, basically. He can't even go here. I kind of like this, even though I'd almost prefer bishop up there. The knight has to go back here. Wow. Is that a move? Like, is that... I mean, this isn't threatening. That's mildly threatening, actually. Somehow. No, it's... yeah, it is. Is this just the best move here? No, it's... There's no real checks at that point. I feel like I'm suffocating, but I don't think it's a real issue. Queen can't get in. Neither of the knights can't get in, or can get in. None of my pieces are in danger. I think this is totally fine. Yeah. So, I mean, this is okay. I'm fine with an exchange here. Just to weaken his attack. Like, I'm actually quite happy with that. Let me just verify that the queen can't attack me anywhere. Yeah, looks like we're set. Then we just bring the pieces, like, honestly. Alright, sounds good. Okay, I don't think this is threatening. I mean, queen just goes back home. He's up 2 points of material, so I don't think we're winning, but let's just go back here. There's no mate for him. We can just bring this to an end game. One second, chat. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I thought you said you were going to Savannah. Okay, gonna have to end stream in a sec. Probably just try to bullet play this. Started stream at kind of a bad time, low key, but that's okay. I mostly just wanted to get the hang of how this was working, because I haven't done this before. That's a great move by him as well. Wow, look at that, chat. That's a beautiful fork. I'll let him have this. Well, I mean, I won't let him have it. He earned it, but I won't resign. I'll let him have his mate here. I mean, he can just do this, right? I don't really know. He's not gonna stalemate me. I have all my pieces. I don't know why he's not just bringing the rook over. Okay, chat. Like, what are we doing? Seriously. Yeah, alright. I'm not letting him have this. Alright. I'll talk to you soon, chat. Thanks for joining stream. Just figuring this out. A little bit of a short